Hello everyone. And it's gonna fail again. Oh, every time I click off of it, it fails. This is so dumb. Oh my god, did it really? I am so surprised. Alright, I don't know if it's streaming. I'm getting flashing between red and... Oh, I know what's going on. Okay, wait. I'll be right back. I'll cancel that. We'll do that later. And we'll just boot this up one more time. Hello, Yusip. Hello, Bear. Hello, Nolan. Alright. Let's load up a game. Let's load up our game. You can use the skip button to fast forward through text you've already read. Okay. So we're writing our second poem for Yuri, everyone. So Yuri's very deep, Yuri's very dark. So we need to work on hers. So this is our first option. So I think vertigo or existence right away. I think vertigo or resistance right away. So what do you guys think? We're trying to write a second poem to impress Yuri. That's who we've decided on. And also Yuri's awesome and super hot. So what do you guys think? Vertigo or existence? Which one of these options do you think is the best? I'm leaning towards vertigo or existence. There's unrequited, there's vacation, there's bubbles, there's sing, there's melody, there's shiny, there's fluffy, and there's suicide. Because I think I noticed something. When you scroll onto a word, the girls in the corner, it affects them, really. Do they move on their own? They're moving on their own. It was a good call though, but they're moving on their own. Maybe if I pick one. Maybe if I pick one of them will jump. If it's for them. So I'm gonna try existence. Okay, Yuri did a big jump there when I chose that one. So I think that was a Yuri one. So I'm not touching anything, I'm not scrolling over anything, and they're hopping around on their own. So she'll jump though if I choose one that she likes. But when I scroll over, they won't. But that's a good call, Nolan. I didn't notice that the first time we did a poem. Alright, what about this one? Family, kawaii, summer, fickle, sensation, question, determination, comfort, graveyard, pout. I like determination. And sensation. I like determination and sensation there. So what do you guys think? Determination or sensation? Sensation. Hey, tell me what you guys think. What do you think is a good one that little purple-haired beauty here will like? You like determination too? Alright, well there's two of us that like it. So it's good enough for me. Bear, Yusef, feel free to throw in your votes. Rainbow, heart, breathe, kiss, kitty, judgment, extreme, love, disaster, forgive. I think judgment, extreme, forgive, or disaster. Maybe breathe. Maybe. But extreme judgment, extreme, forgiveness, or disaster. Nolan says forgive. Yusef says kitty. Right now it's 2v1, Yusip. If you can get Bear in on your side, then we're tied. But Bear can also choose something totally random. Breathe. Alright, well then, I'm probably gonna go with Forgive, because I was also thinking that one. Well, I also thought Breathe as well. Alright, I'm gonna give this one to Bear, because me and Nolan chose the same. Me and Nolan got his choice last time, so we're gonna go Breathe. Alright. Ribbon, Mouse, Holiday, Massacre, Dark, Infinite, Email, Lust, Fantasy, Hair. Alright, I like Fantasy. I don't want to choose a kitty. What about, I like Fantasy, I like Lust, I like Infinite, I like Massacre. Not a big fan of Dark. And I'm not a big fan of these other ones. Ribbon, Mouse, Holiday, Email, Hair. Fantasy. Alright, cool, cool. Fantasy, Lust, Infinite, Massacre are the ones I like. Ribbon, Mouse. We used Lust last time. Ah, okay, well, we're gonna take Lust off the table then. We don't want to be repeaters. So we'll go Massacre, Infinite, or Fantasy. Infinite, Massacre, Infinite, Fantasy. I like Fantasy. We'll use that one. Electricity, Grief, Doki Doki. Secretive, Special, Pleasure, Wonderful, Peace, Empty, Loud. I don't remember what we used last time. Boy, more nightmares. I'm ready, baby. Give it to me. We're trying to write Yuri a poem right now, and we're not dealing with any spoilers. Yuri's hot. Yuri had purple hair, and it was beautiful. We're trying to write her a second poem. This is the second poem, the day 2 poem. Empty. Okay. Empty. Vote for Empty. What about the rest of you? Put my phone on to vibrate. I accidentally had it on earlier for recording. I did some recording earlier today. Alright, no one else is gonna guess, so I'm gonna go with Empty. Silly, Smile, Play, Socks, Peaceful, Sadness, Ambient, Headphones, or Marshmallow. I like Ambient. I very much like Ambient. I thought Yuri was Bae until I watched people play the game more. Oh, okay. Yuri's gonna be Bae. So, Smile, Silly, Socks, Playful, Sadness, Peaceful, Ambient. I like that one. Headphones, Marshmallow, Universe. Ooh, I like Universe too. I think Universe as well. Ambient. Melodic Cyndaquil, do you have an option? Do you have opinion? Bear, do you have an opinion? Yusip, do you have an opinion? Yusip's gonna choose a silly one. Probably the actual word silly. Or play. Or marshmallow. Or socks just because it's random. Alright. Not too big on socks. We'll go with ambient. Hey, she did a little hoppy hop. Forgot to look for the last couple. Flying, cute, misery, intellectual. Flying, cute, misery, intellectual, sweet, scars, philosophy, tears, rose, and captive. Flying, cute, misery, intellectual, sweet, scars, philosophy, tears, captive, rose. I like captive, I like intellectual, I like misery, and I like philosophy. I gotta vote for flying. Gotta vote for intellectual. Peaceful. Oh, sorry, you said that was from the last one. Okay. Flying and intellectual been voted. I like intellectual. But I don't know how flying would go. I need Bear or Melodic Cyndaquil to pop in here and split difference, please. captive rose, tears, philosophy, scars, sweet, intellectual, misery, cute, and flying. Flying, cute, misery, intellectual, sweet, scars, philosophy, tears, rose, captive. The captive rose. She had philosophy, tears. Tears that questioned everything. I feel like intellectual fit better. We'll go with flying because of you said. Alright, fine. We'll go with flying. Yay, we pleased the annoying neighbor girl. Infallible, horror, crimson, covet, melancholy, sunny, whistle, party, chocolate, raindrops. Okay, I remember this one. Last time we went with crimson. There was also melancholy and horror and infallible up here. So we're not going to do crimson. That's going to be off. Infallible, horror, covet, melancholy. I like those. Let's go with infallible, horror, melancholy. I'm gonna choose this one. You guys choose the next one. I'm gonna choose horror because I'm a horror person and she jumped up. I'm a horror channel. So alone, wrath, waterfall, entropy, anime, ocean, jump, eternity, nightgown, explode. I remember these ones as well, but I don't remember which one we used. I feel like we used one of the E ones. Entropy, and eternity. I feel like we used one of those ones. No, we used alone. That's what we did. We used alone. So wrath, entropy, entity, eternity. I like eternity the most. Out of everything that's up here, I like eternity. Or wrath. But I feel like wrath would trigger this little girl here. Hey, how come the club leader isn't in here? Can you not date the club leader? Can you not try and woo the club leader? Oh. That's so mean. I want the club leader to be an option. Today's science, I vote eternity. Alright. Let's vote for eternity then. Dream, treasure, boop. Aura, uncanny, bed, milk, hopeless, disoriented, starscape. Alright, I don't remember if we had these options before. I like disoriented. Oh, I do remember this. We chose aura. I remember this. We chose aura. So I like disoriented. So I'm going to pop in with disoriented. And then I want help. Daydream, destiny, bunny, landscape, joy, lazy, unending, incapable, embrace, fester. Okay, I remember this one too. I think we chose unending in this one. But there's a lot of good ones here, I feel like. Like daydream, destiny, unending, incapable, embrace, and fester are all good ones. You like dream. Well, we go daydream. Landscape. I like daydream too though, Nolan, because we're trying to impress a particular person, a very dark person, a very deep person. So let's try the daydream, and we triggered the wrong girl. Alright, flower, meager, heaven sent, skirt, sugar, nature, parfait, prayer, precious, and fear. I remember these options as well, but I have no idea which one we took. So I'm leaving this entirely up to you guys. I need at least 2 votes for you guys. And I gotta choose the one I think of those 2 votes that best fits Yuri. Meager. I got one from Meager. Who else? I need another one here somewhere. Do 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 do. This music is louder than I remember. All right, I just gotta bring my chair up a bit. It sinks down as more I sit in it. And I just did a bunch of recording, so it sank down pretty good. Alright, well, I'm going to choose Meager then, because it's the only one that's been voted for. Oh. Also, happy American Thanksgiving to you, James. Well, thank you. I'm Canadian. But happy American Thanksgiving. Perfect, yeah. Oh, okay. She did a little hop. So Dazzle, Sticky, Spinning, Giggle, Inferno, Clumsy, Memories, Insight, Vivid, and Disarray. Okay, I remember these options as well. I don't remember what we chose. I feel like we chose Memories. Oh, you had yours a while back. Yes, I did. It was great. It was awesome. We loved it. I loved it. I'm on this weird. So I need you guys to choose this, but as you're voting, I'm on a very special diet because of one for Disarray. I'm on a very special diet because of my whole transplant and everything. Because I'm on this diet permanently for life now. And one of the things, the major thing I have to avoid that's in everything is I gotta avoid sodium. Can't be, it's not 0. It's gotta be like very low though, like within 1,000 sodium. For my day, not just my meal, my day. And if you've gotten a like can of anything, you're rocking at least 1,500 for that one can. So obviously a lot of stuff comes off the table, and I don't salt anything because everything so naturally has sodium in it. It's just something that's unavoidable. Everything naturally has sodium in it. So I've been going over to dinner. So when I go over to dinner at my mom's, she's salt and garlic addicted. Oh, you're on that chapter, Will. Have fun getting horrified. I'm going to bed. Wait, we need a vote. We need to vote for something that Yuri would like. So she always says like, oh, you should come over and eat more often. We're gonna eat so much healthier. You know what she does? She makes me completely separate food. She doesn't make any. She doesn't like. Oh, everyone's gonna eat the low sodium healthier versions of food. No, she just makes me one, and then she makes one just salty as hell for everyone else. It's so dumb, and because she thinks that she's eating healthy because she's making 2 of the same dish all the time. She's making 2 of them all the time. One of them's healthier, and the other one's just her normal stuff, and she thinks that it's. She thinks that she's eating healthier just because I'm eating healthier in her vicinity. It's so weird. Lisa says Inferno. Nolan said Disarray. Pamela said she's out. Bear says Happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Happy Thanksgiving, America. I hate you so much for forcing Canada to have a Black Friday. It's so stupid. I do not want Black Friday. I also don't want it to be after American Thanksgiving. It's so random because Americans have Thanksgiving and then the next Friday is Black Friday. Here we have Thanksgiving and like a month and a bit, a month and change later we have Thanksgiving, or we have Black Friday. Black Friday's stupid. I hate it too. It's so stupid. It doesn't even make sense why we have it. There's no reason why us Canadians should have it. Dazzle. Alright, so I've got a Dazzle, I got an Inferno, and I've got a something Disarray. So I think Disarray and Inferno I feel her the most. I feel Inferno though could be shared with what's her name? The little girl who tries to always not be cute. So I think I'm gonna go with this already. Yeah. Alright. Cheeks, Friends, Essence, Analysis, Rain Cloud, Bouncy, Color, Anxiety, Engulfant, and Shopping. Engulfant? That's a weird word. I've heard of engulfed, but not engulfant. Efflugant. Efflugant? That's not engulfed. Well, I'm going to choose that one because I don't know what it means. Hello there, Chelsea. How are you? We're trying to write a poem for our purple-haired girl down there in the column, or in the corner. She's into horror stuff. She's into very deep stuff, and she loves big fancy words. So we're working on a poem for her. So our options this time are pure, imagination, anger, incongruent, death, tenacious, charm, adventure, feather, and laugh. I think we chose incongruent last time. I feel like tenacious is a good one. Oh yeah, see, Nolan thinks so too. Engulfant is like shining bright. Okay. Or what's it? Efflugant. I don't even know what that word. I don't even know how to say that word. But I like tenacious as well. Adventure for Yusip. I still like tenacious a little better. But I think we chose incongruent last time. Pretty sure we did. Imagination wouldn't be a bad one. I don't know. Maybe tenacious might be the only one here. I'm gonna choose tenacious. So now we have puppy, her, lipstick, marriage, romance, papa, nibble, depression, jumpy, warm. I think we chose incongruent last time. Oh, okay. That's what I thought. I think last time here we chose romance. So maybe she'll like depression. She might like that's nibble, not nimble. Lipstick, marriage, puppy, hurt, papa, warm, jumpy. I feel like depression and hurt are the only ones that kind of she would go towards. So hurt or depression? Hurt. Alright. Hurt's not a bad one. Let's choose hurt. And it was her. Darn it. Happiness, defeat, beauty, playground, candy, despise, sparkle, disown, after image, rain clouds. Alright, despise and disown are pretty good. Defeat isn't too bad. But it's the only thing I can really see here. I don't remember which one we did last time. I don't know if these are the same options as last time. Like, some of them are definitely the same options. But I don't know if it's page for page the same. Bear chooses sparkle. I'm getting a lot of them wrong. I really want to be heavy on Yuri this time. Disown. Disown's good. Disown's good. Also, there's defeat. That seems pretty good. Beauty doesn't seem too bad. And despise. Despise. Alright, let's do disown. Unrestrained, twirl, bliss, frightening, music, lucky, excitement, games, atone, and shame. I feel like we chose atone last time out of these. Unrestrained seems fine. Frightening seems good. maybe shame as well. I don't know. I like unrestrained and I like frightening. Yusuf wants the lucky. Yusuf wants the lucky. We're trying to go purple, heavy purple haired girl. So unrestrained for Chelsea, unrestrained for Nolan. Alright, that's quite a bit of votes. Let's do that one. Yeah, she hopped. I don't know what this game is. So this is an anime dating sim game gone horribly wrong. So we're trying to romance one of these. So this girl, this neighbor girl, she's the one with the bow in her hair. She decided that we're gonna join a club for after school, and we decided that that's stupid. So she tells her club that she's bringing a new member. She practically guilt trips us to go to her club, and the whole club is beautiful girls. So now we're trying to romance one of them, and in the last episode, in the last live stream, we decided we're gonna romance Yuri. So we're on the first day we had to write a poem, and now this is gonna be the second day, and we're gonna have to write another poem, and we're trying to impress the purple hair girl. The purple hair girl is she's very dark, she's very deep, and she is very big worded. Bear says cry. Nolan says, I'm gonna say hope because I love that word. I choose whirlwind. Whirlwind. Nolan use whirlwind. Alright, I like cry. Cry seems good. I'm gonna choose cry. It might be too simple though. It was too simple. So tragedy, whisper, childhood, extraordinary, vitality, fireflies, blanket, promise, awesome, and portrait. So, no, use whirlwind. Yep. Sorry, I've been playing a lot of the new Pokemon game, so I got it on the mind. Tragedy. Tragedy seems a good safe bet. Tragedy seems like a good safe bet. Let's go with that one. Chelsea says tragedy too. Okay, cool. And the other girl jumped again. But now the poem's written, so now we're going. Another day passes. It's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Oh god, what voice did I give Sayori? Hi, James! Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Hey! So I just beat the Elite Four now, doing Rainbow Rocket. Oh man, I just made it to the second island. I got the Pikachu outfit. I'm about to enter the trial. I'm just not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. You're not a purple-haired beauty. Who's got huge rocket titties. Okay. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Eh? Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously reveals her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and then opens it. Then turns it upside down and lets the contents spill out onto the decks. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. You wanted me to buy you something. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have brought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money, so I would lend you some. I'm on to you, bitch. This is why we're not gonna date. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so, that only leaves the one option. Wah! I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Oh, here's Yuri. We made her super breathy. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? Oh, that was me. Huh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in a book, as always. She goes, ah! I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell James to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Yuri. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Huh? I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You're right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That! Still, coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes, so I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Flat. Ah! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles to the desk. Ow! What was? A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. This is gonna be Natsuki. It's a miracle. It's because I paid my restoration. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. Oh, it's Natsuki. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you babble about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki? That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Oh, geez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I've been the pro! Hee. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. I'm still really happy you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat, goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Aw, jeez. I get it. Cookie is still in hand. Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you were just some... Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Sayori? Eh? Natsuki glances around. Monika isn't in the club room. Where's Monika anyway? good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me! Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Hey, that's true. Excuse me? Suddenly, the door swings open. Monika. Oh god, what did I give Monika? Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monika chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But, boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monika quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? The deep voice is my suggestion on the first stream of the game, Chelsea. Oh, Chelsea, do you like the voices? Chelsea likes the voices. Alright, cool. Deep voice for the smallest chick that just worked out so good. Yeah, that was random too. I didn't know she was the smallest one. I don't think we ever introduced all the characters at that point yet. When we did the deep voice. Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika. Ha! I don't really. I just kind of started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monika. Monika looks at me. I'm not getting involved in this. You should do it yourself, girl. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, James. Monika smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Ha, don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. Oh, excuse me, I have some burps now. Oh, excuse me. And I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapades. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri, it's just a cookie, dude. How big do you think it's gonna be? It's not. It's even a giant cookie's only like this big. That only takes like a few bites. Ugh. James, you sound for real, exactly like the hot chick, Agnes from the Venture Brothers, though. You need to check that out. I will check it out when you do the deep voice. Yes, I'll have to check it out. I didn't check it out yet. I barely watch some of the YouTube subscriptions I do. I love Venture Brothers. The Mighty Monarch is the best. Nice. I don't know who anyone is. I know that there's just a very funny villain who's not very villainous sometimes. Sorry, I just unplugged something. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. What is Natsuki always doing in that damn closet? Hey, Yuri! Huh? Ah. I suddenly noticed that Yuri's reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. That bitch. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No. I was kind of just watching for you. What? I was kind of just waiting for you? Pardon? Why are you waiting for me? What are you waiting for me to do? Fucking Monika's the club leader. You don't wait for me. Lol, Bear. That's why I suggested do the deep growth. Oh, yeah. Bear said that. And if that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Can everyone see the eyebrow wiggle? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher, also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water. She walks past me and settles the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. I bet she cheating, I bet. In the Discord, Nolan and James. I'll check that out later. Post what you're thinking, as long as it's not a spoiler. But seriously, what is Natsuki doing in the closet all the time? Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? Eh? Yuri's gonna make some tea, so... I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monika. We're just filling the water pitcher. Ah, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. It's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? That's... Monika, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want to tell me that there's something wrong with helping involve James in club activities? Is there something wrong with helping involve James? Okay, I get it. I read it weirdly in my mind. Suke in her anime, remember? Oh yeah, she's secretly reading anime and manga because no one else thinks that it's a literature art form. I remember that now. My mouth gapes. I would suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Humph. Then let's go, James. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri? Something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monika to judge people like that. James, how come even when I do something bad, you're being so nice to me? Because nothing that you do is bad, as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We all have emotions, and we can't hide them away. Oh, it's gonna be kiss time. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would that be? Or what kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Yuri lifts her head. James, I really like being friends with you. Ha 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 ha. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, Yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. James, do you like oolong tea? Yeah? Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the tea kettle to 200 degrees. Damn, she's got an electric tea kettle where you can set the temperature. That's high end. It's usually on or off. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do anything less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything? Uh-huh. In that case, you'll only be more impressed. Ah, perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do, when it's you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, James. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. James, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why is that? Well, maybe it's because you're in Japan, and that's what everyone does. You have the desks because it's classrooms, but that's how you do, like, all the other things. It's a little bit easier on my back. No, it's usually harder on your back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than being bent over at my desk. Ah, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Girl, I hear ya. When you hit that 6-foot mark, everything's too short. And you seem, well, not 6 foot because you're an Asian girl, but taller than the rest of the group. Is that so? I wonder why that is. I just explained it. It's mostly likely because your posture, right? Always hunched over while reading. She was gonna say her tits were huge. Always hunched over while reading? Yes, I have terrible reading posture. That's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. Ah, I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden away from Sayori's candy radar. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. Hey, girl. I knock something on my desk. I can't see too well. Huh? Yuri saddles a little closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri is always kind of cute, but she's being less apprehensive. It's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I have to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Oh, get that. Cop some feels, bro. Anyway. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has already faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I manage to relax a little bit. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, I might get smudges on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, though. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Her plot is the reason for her back. Oh, the plot seems heavy. Yes, all that. Plot. Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. Oh, look at that very distant look. Oh, and the little speckles floating by. That's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool looking little art piece right there. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Oh, I'm such a super virgin. I must be first day of middle school. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Ah ha ha ha, there's a little tiny chocolate star there. Chocolate diamond. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Eh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Oh, she going, oh, I died. Ah. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. James. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. That's... Well... Now she's looking sideways at me. She's side glancing at me. Your character just blew it in his pants. Yeah, pretty much. He fed a girl. Oh my god, he was so aroused by having shoulders touch, and now he put his finger in her mouth. Oh. You were just helping. That's something that friends do, right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah, that's all it was. Yeah. Then you don't need to stop or anything. I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell just by her expression that she can't focus right now. Imagine if those shoulders were exposed. Oh, scandalous. Oh, I can't even think of such a thing. Oh. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. Ooh, she side-glanced me. Oh. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. That's how breathing works, dude. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips. But it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Okay, everyone. Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems. James, can you help Yuri put away the tea? You can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling that this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. 'Cause you pussy. Who should I share with my poem with first? Yuri. Yuri, let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? James, this one may even be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? I had my Chad help me. I didn't know shit. Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Clam jam. I've never heard of clam jam. Oh my god, that's great. I love it. Yeah, just being approached like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying that you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri does not respond to that. I wonder why. She has no friends. Anyway, do you want me to share the poem? Do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. All right. Oh my god, this one's considerably longer. Ugh. Can you taco blocko me? You clam jam me, bro. Dude, there's taco blocko. Oh my god, I have a lesbian friend. I'm totally gonna use that. Anyway. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. Wait, slicing bread for a guilty snack? Are you making a Nutella marshmallow chocolate sauce sandwich? Like what's guilty about slicing bread? My attention was caught by the scuffling of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed the strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that the raccoon that I fed will always come back for more. An exciting beauty of my cutting knife was a symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. Okay, wait a minute. The raccoon, a piece of bread, my subconscious self-aware of consequences. Well aware that the raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The exciting beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The exciting beauty of the cutting knife was my symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. What? I don't understand the imagery here. Okay. It sounds like she wants to cut the raccoon. Don't tell me anything. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto this newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say, I saw it move, saw the chat move, not gonna look at it. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic pavilion conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. A rush of blood. Okay, she should just be getting excited there. She could just be getting excited on there. Doesn't mean that she cut the raccoon. I don't know what pavilion conditioning is. I slice the bread and feed myself again. So she is taunting the raccoon at the end? It sounds like she's taunting the raccoon. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it was my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way that I feel for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things that I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing? And people would make fun of me? You don't have anything like that, James. Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, I haven't learned to embrace my own weirdness. I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at lots of things. Writing, listening. There really isn't many people like you, James. That's exaggerating a little bit. It's just how I feel. I never thought I'd feel so comfortable sharing my writing. But now, I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling. And you're to thank for that. It's nothing, really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Alright. I guess let's just work up now, so let's do Monica. Hi again, James. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad, I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright, this one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? I guess so. I can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Or whenever she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside of her. Sadly, it isn't too much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just mean that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that? You must be pretty into her. Eh? You completely misunderstood. She doesn't misunderstand. Ah, calm down. I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. No, she doesn't. Wait, really? Yeah, a fictional one anyway. I'm gonna kill him. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but... well, there's not really anything wrong with that. She has an imaginary boyfriend. She's batshit crazy. We're gonna rip up that paper. Do things. Oh well, I know. I was just saying, but anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. Okay. But you influence yourself, lol. Yuri isn't a dog, she makes decisions. I'm not gonna read up too high on what's going on, because I don't want to get spoilers. I feel like I'm reading too much into these poems. Save me, the colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. I don't know what that word means. I've never seen that word. The noise, it won't stop. Violent. Violent, grateful waveforms. Speaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. It says load. Load me. Okay. She seems to be an acid trip. Alright, so we're getting this personality now. So, Yuri sounds like she's kind of into knives. So whether or not it's going to be small animal killing or something, seems like that's where she's going. This girl, she's an acid trip. She's seeing things. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. It's kind of like playing with space on the I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like there's trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Is a massive sound. Okay, well I just call that noise. A massive sound. Okay. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract as a physical expression of feeling or a conversation with the reader, so putting it in that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Am I getting a straight... Wait, is this even a tip about writing? What am I even talking about? Ha ha ha! That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, you know what? I feel like she's making some weird comments. I feel like she's hinting towards something, like this is the time, or it's now officially past the time. Okay, let's say it to Nasuke. Huh. Well, I can admit it's better than the last one. It's nice to see that you're putting in some effort. That's good, but I still don't like this at all. It's trying too hard to be serious. Eh? What do you mean by that? Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's going to just sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level. Natsuki stops short all of a sudden. Don't tell me, eh? You're not trying to impress Yuri, are you? What are you talking about? Then keep your voice down. You know, Yuri would love this kind of thing. This angsty. Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean I mean. Looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve, though what I did was beyond me. I'm so done with you. Natsuki shoves her the poem I handed her back over to me. Take your stupid poem. If you write it for someone else, just don't show it to me. Ouch. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. That was so crazy. Oh, I didn't get to read her poem. Oh, I liked her writing. It's so nice and blocky. I don't know why it feels like it's nice, but everything was so and then hers was just bam, 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 bam. Theory. Ooh, I like this one, James. It has some nice feelings in it. I'm glad. Doesn't that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. That That's not very helpful, you know. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad, but that's why I go by my heart. It makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of the whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me either. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Ah, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. Is there a word? There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet? Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad. I can't see you liking something sad, you see, Yuri. Well, I like happy the most, but sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow. Oh my god, thank you so much for the follow. Name in a language I do not know. But thank you and welcome. Why haven't I changed that to the Dolphin? But thank you so much. There's a Discord in the link in the description below, which you're free to join, and that's just mostly conversations outside of stream. Sorry, that's unexpectedly poetic. Eh? It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, James. I should go write that down then. Can you read my poem now, okay? Bottles. Oh, this is long. Oh my god. Okay. It happened so fast. Really? Does Bear and I even think about it until now, huh? Where's some yelled out contact front? I bet it would respond. No, it's conditioned law. I love you. I appreciate it, Bear. No worries. In fact, I know I would respond, but when I came home, my friends played a bad prank on me, Bear. Oh, I want to know about this. I always want to know the pranks. Alright, I'm going to read this poem. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like bundles of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger to pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it into a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes the bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hidden in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up and in come my friends. They come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them off the shelf one after another, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling, but they're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I do is hear echo, 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 echo inside my head. Wow, that's not happy and friendly and carefree. It's not those things. Holy crap! Sorry, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good. So you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yay! Writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Haha, don't get ahead of yourself. Yuri always has the habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. That sounds like my brother. I wonder if this is one of those times, but seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Alright. They're having a party, and they pop firecrackers off, and I hit the ground. I didn't think it was a joke, but I can enjoy fireworks again now. It took me a while. I was enjoying them again. Dude, that would have been so bummed if you couldn't enjoy fireworks. I really enjoyed them again now. Yeah, fireworks are cool, man. My stepdad's a pyromaniac. It's awesome. Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned for today, so if everyone could come and sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really want to do this. I really don't do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Yuri has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets so we can give out during the events. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Ah, sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're gonna be having poetry performances. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sarah's putting it in all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Hee. Sorry, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. You're kidding me, Monica. You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Nasuke. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagine it. Yuri Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Nusaki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask them to recite their poems out loud with a room full of people. I guess it would kind of overlook that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. Even if we start an event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better it will be about showing everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right, and it's those reasons that we're all in this club anyway. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is performing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monika have really been trying hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a bit. Well, maybe, but... It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Brah, just pick a poem. Read it by a famous guy. You don't have to do your own. Just read another person's poem. She did say you get to pick. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. All right. Whew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Sigh. I guess I really don't have a choice. Ha! That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way. Monika, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Ha, of course. Now let's see. Monika flips through her notebook to a specific poem she has in mind for herself. Then she stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. And Monika begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monika. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monika finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monika takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monika. Ha! Ha! Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? Ah, I'll go next. What? Yuri's all fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches the sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances over at each of us. Sayori. You can do it, Yuri! Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happened when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in a structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Yuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Hee. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it as you're reciting it to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's sincere and bittersweet. As if I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come out of Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she liked my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Whoops. Even James liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poem wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. Eh? I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where you snort and giggle, I've seen other poems of yours that were short of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. Then next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little bit more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Oh, okay. Now, who is next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before James. It's not like I can compare it to you guys anyway. Might as well let James lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki? It's fine, it's fine. Might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making it feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident with my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. I'm sorry it wasn't as good as everyone else's. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. If you had to pick one of the girls whose personality you identify with most. No clue. What about you? Monika. I don't know. It depends who I'm being compared to. If it's just myself, if I'm just trying to compare myself to them, I'd probably say Sayori for me. Because as far as I am compared to other people, I'm very not panicked about things. I'm very go with the flowy. I'm very indifferent to most things. Like I'm not lost in my own world and everything, or just a happy-go-lucky and clueless and oblivious to what's around me. But you know, it's hard to irk me. But then again, you guys see me most of the time when I'm irked, because some of the horror games that I get to play are both disturbing, they're scary, and it's not a good game in general, so it's very clunky and it just doesn't handle well. So you guys practically always see me at my worst. So you think about that. This poem is called. It's called. Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, this poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She hops back into her seat. That wasn't too bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do it again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. Well, that's a surprise, Natsuki. I thought it would have been the other way around for me. Well, it's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you'll all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick up home and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Ah, jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I said that already. It solves two people's problems. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think it's about that. That's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nice so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday is the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. All right. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to finish the same enthusiasm that Yuri and Monika, but I'll do my best to get through it. It's for the sake of the club. And impressing Monika. Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go see Yuri? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together. Look at you two, always going to home together like that. It's kind of adorable. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay. It's okay, Jane. You don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's go already. I'll come with Yuri once more. She's my neighbor. In case you weren't here for the first one, or that you didn't rewatch, or you didn't watch it, then I say shame. You should rewatch it. You should rewatch all of them. You should watch every James Duff video. Even though it's only been a few days, lots of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. Ah, no wonder. Wow, look at that. Look at that look on her face. That's interesting. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to, Sayori fumbles with her words. So, let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well, Sayori can be the side piece. I would walk home with Yuri. Walking home with Yuri, huh? What does the thought of that get my heart pounding? Given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so. Isn't she so beautiful and smart? It has nothing to do with that. That has nothing to do with what I just said. But that's exactly. Yeah. Haha, you admitted it. Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never gonna happen. Well, maybe, but I just like to thinking about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know. Need you? Sayori, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. The conversation trails off, and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I just can't lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. But Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what'll happen in that time? Who knows what'll happen in that time? Alright, I gotta write another poem. Alright. We're gonna save this over this one. Because this one seemed pretty black and white compared to the other stuff we did. Our previous decisions before seems to have stuck us on that very particular path. Alright. Alright, a poem. Another poem for Yuri. What's her name caught on? Natsuki caught on to what we were doing. That's fine. We're not trying to impress her. She sounds like a dude anyway. Alright, so I didn't even read these, but someone already said portrait. So, portrait. Yay! Alright. Calm journey, frightening prayer, laugh bubbles, disown, romance, defeat, existence. What about existence? What about defeat? We did disown. What about frightening? I think existence is better. I'm gonna go with existence. I'm gonna wait. I've waited on this for a little while. Prayer. Alright, cool. We'll go with prayer. Playground, sticky, tears, electricity, infallible, marriage, heart, contamination, charm, unstable. Contamination is a new one. I'm going to pick that one, because I haven't seen contamination yet. Alright. Dream, skipping, aura, scars, dazzle, lucky, tragedy, excitement, email, lazy. Why is email an option? I don't know. We did aura. We didn't do dream. Someone wanted dream, and the next one had a daydream in it, but we chose something else. I think we chose tragedy. Tragedy? Alright, we'll do tragedy. Milk, secretive, philosophy, depression, insight, dance, summer, kiss, giggle, graveyard. I don't know what we've done here. I always forget what we do here, like immediately as we do it. Milk, secretive, philosophy, depression, insight, dance, summer, kiss, giggle, graveyard. I feel like we've done insight. What do you guys think on this one? What do you guys think for number 5? What are you guys thinking for number 5? Philosophy. Alright, cool, let's do philosophy. She hopped. She's a hopping and a popping. Excuse me, I'm just leaning way back in my chair. That's why I look so low. Probably also gonna have to raise it again after this. Peaceful, party, vanilla, incongruent, broken, socks, jumpy, raindrop, cage, whisper. Alright, last time we wanted socks. We chose something else. No one says broken. Okay, we can do broken. We can do broken. Let's do broken. Clouds, passion, question, vibrant, lollipop, flee, precious, vivid, rainbow, forgive. I don't remember what we did here. I do not remember what we did here. I like precious though. And vivid. And forgive. Broken. We chose that one. Sorry, I reread it. Clouds, passion, question, vibrant, flee, lollipop, precious, vivid, forgive. Let's go with I think we went with passion last time. We go with Vibrant. We'll go with Precious. Forgive. I like Precious still. It's so precious. Oh, we can go and Forgive. We should do Forgive. I like Forgive. Alright, I'm gonna choose Forgive. Okay, we already chose Horror here. We chose Flying. We chose Horror and Flying before. So Despise, Vertigo, Death, Bunny, Vitality, Fireworks, Chocolate, and Daydream. So we go Despise, we go Vertigo, Death, Bunny, Vitality, Fireworks, Chocolate, and Daydream. I like Despise, I like Vertigo, I like Death, I like Vitality. Despise. Okay, we'll do Despise. Uncontrollable, Joy, Melody, Papa, Parfait, Anger, Bliss, Ocean, Breathe, Essence. I feel like we've done... I don't remember which one we've done. This is our third poem too. Uncontrollable, Joy, Melody, Papa, Parfait, Anger, Bliss, Ocean, Breathe, Essence. I could always cheat and scroll up and chat. Whoops. Oh, really? It's gonna crash on me right here? It's gonna crash on me right there. Alright, we'll get back there quickly. Because we have a skip button. Okay. So this is the third poem. Okay, we started with Portrait. So we'll go with Portrait. Oh, and it's not here. Okay, what are the other ones we've said? Portrait, Prayer, Frightening. Vibrant, Special, Flea, Sugar, Climax. We haven't chosen any of these yet. Because of randomizing my pages. That's what I get for trying to cheat and scroll up and chat. It's my fault. My fault. I'm sorry. My fault. Alright. Whisper, Fireworks, After Image, Happiness, Vibrant, Pleasure, Special, Flea, Climax, Sugar. I feel like we've chosen Climax in the past. I feel like we've chosen Climax. I feel like we chose Vibrant as well. So if I see any repeats that we've already done, I'm just going to choose those answers already that are in chat. For this third poem. So, what is it? Let's go with... Let's go with Flea. Okay, someone said Tragedy, and we're doing that one. Broken Cage, Fear, Extreme, Wonderful, Frightening, Cover You Loud, Atone, Vacation. Okay. Broken Cage, Fear, Extreme, Wonderful, Frightening. We did chose Frightening. Kiwa, Loud, Atone, Vacation. We've chosen Atone as well. If we chose Atone, we chose Frightening. Did we choose Frightening? We might have chosen Fear. No, we chose Broken. That's what we did. I'm going to choose Frightening. Unstable Nature, Hurt, Landscape, Capable, Uncanny, Electricity, Sadness, Childhood, Charm. I don't know what we chose here in the past. Let's choose incapable, unstable, uncanny. Incapable or unstable? Someone wanted landscape when we did this as well. We chose hurt here for sure. Let's choose unstable. Essence anime alone. Perfect, I know we agreed. Essence anime alone, lazy, bunny, starscape, music, socks, mouse, nightgown. Alright, this is also a new one for us. Essence anime. Lazy, alone. I feel like I've chosen alone before. Not in this one. Previously. Bunny, starscape, socks, music, mouse, nightgown. We go essence. We used essence. We did use essence. So we must have used alone first and then essence. Or essence and then alone. Anyway, whatever. The only two options, James. You're an idiot. Bunny, starscape, socks, music, mouse, nightgown. I like nightgown. Go with alone, maybe? Yeah, let's just hit alone again. Blanket, vanilla, covet, giggle, wrath, extraordinary, secretive, desire, friends, anger. We've definitely done no one recently said anger. We're doing that one. Romance, eternity, strawberry ribbon, daydream, smile, whirlwind, tears, captive, pout. I think we chose... Oh my god, I don't know which we chose. I don't think we chose something for this. Eternity, romance, strawberry ribbon, smile, daydream, whirlwind, tears, pout, captive. I think captive. I think captive. Captive feels good. Captive feels good. Maybe so does eternity. I feel like we've chosen eternity. I like those though. Eternity and captive. Which one would she relate with more? She'd probably relate with captive a little more. That's what I think. I think she'd relate with captive a little more. We chose tears before. I'm gonna go with captive. Kiss, come, scars, silly, awesome, love, horror, breath, suicide, party. Alright, we've chosen horror. That's off the table. We've chosen scars? I don't remember the other one. We've definitely chosen horror. That's off the table. We could always go balls out and say suicide. Let's go balls out, say suicide. Alright, cheer, adventure, together, comfort, fester, papa, forgive, sunset, fireflies, beauty. Sorry, Nolan. I was too fast for you. We chose... I don't know. We definitely chosen forgive. We've definitely chosen forgive. Beauty, fireflies, sunset, forgive, papa, fester, comfort, together, adventure, cheer. I feel like we've chosen adventure before as well. We can say beauty or comfort. Comfort's not bad. Together, well, then there's fester too. That's pretty dark. We could say fester. Well, I'll suck with together, I guess. Yeah, They all do pretty much suck. Passion, heart, shopping, boop, dance, head, pink, headphones, excitement, depression, peaceful. Alright, did we choose this one? We did not choose this one. I feel like we've chosen passion before. Excitement, depression, and depression sound decent. What excitement? I like excitement. You know? Let's try excitement. Or I mean depression. Yeah, let's try excitement. Yeah, let's try excitement. That's what I think we should try. Okay, we're doing excitement. Sorry if anyone's posting and I'm too far ahead of them just because of the delay. Melody, email, sensational prayer. We chose prayer. Puppy, empty, sing, Valentine, disaster, uncontrollable memories, portrait, family, dream. I don't know about this one. Disaster, maybe? I like disaster. Alright, I'm gonna choose disaster. Tenacious, contamination, twirl, fluffy, death, universe, infernal, color, bed, kitty. Alright. What do we choose here? I know we've chosen tenacious here. So we're not doing tenacious. How about contamination? I feel like she'd like that word. Universe. Okay, we'll go universe. Oh, she liked that one too. Oh, damn, Nolan. Lust, we used that one. Intellectual. Cry, sparkle, marshmallow, crimson, we've used that one. Game skipping, sweet, hopeless. Ooh, we should do hopeless. Let's do hopeless. Nope, that was wrong. Journey, grief, infinite, judgment, analysis, ocean, fun, misery, cute, play. I have no idea what we chose here. I have no idea. Grief, journey, fun. You do fun. All right, let's do fun. Yours is first. Promise, rose, bliss, unending, disoriented, misfortune, clumsy, whistle, spinning, existence. I like misfortune. I'm gonna go with misfortune. Wow, I'm choosing a lot for what's her name. Infallible, swimsuit, shiny, marriage, melancholy, hop, candy, facetious, jumpy, insight. Maybe infallible? Existence. Oh, that's for the last one. That might be a bit of a delay. You can refresh it and see if there's less delay. Or you could switch over to Twitch, because Twitch generally has less delay. Swimsuit, infallible, marriage, shiny, hop, melancholy, facetious, candy, jump, insight. Insight. Facetious. I like facetious, I like melancholy, I like infallible. Melancholy. Okay. Imagination, joy, disarray, unrestrained, fickle, massacre, rain cloud, engulfant, laugh, embrace. Disarray, unrestricted, unrestrained, disarray, unrestrained, massacre. Rain cloud's clearly going to be for the first girl, Suke. Laugh will be for her. Embrace might be for her. Imagination would probably be for the other girl. I don't want to choose Rain Cloud. I feel like it's very much so a Suke word. I'm sorry, Nolan. Justin. Ball! Sorry. Thought of Hank Hill. Imagination, joy, unrestrained, disarray, massacre, fickle, engulfment, Rain Cloud, laugh, embrace. I like disarray. I like massacre. I like unrestrained. I like unrestrained. I also like disarray. But I feel like we've chosen too many for not Yuri. So I want to be careful with these last two or three that we have. How about disarray? Defeat, sunny, philosophy, precious, incongruent, time, doki doki, dark, despise, parfait. I don't know if we've chosen here. Defeat, sunny, precious, philosophy, incongruent, time, doki doki, dark, despise, parfait. We can just straight up go dark. That's easy. Philosophy, I feel like that's a very in-your-face one. That's supposed to be in-your-face Yuri. Defeat might be a Yuri one. It also might not be. I feel like we've chosen defeat before somewhere else, and it was for Suke. Soiki. Shiki, Wiki, Buki. Incongruent. Philosophy. I feel like I've chosen precious before. I feel like precious is wrong. Despise. I feel like we've chosen that too. But that's obviously too many. So I'm wrong. So probably the last one too. Or it's the second last one. This is the last one or the second last one? Maybe just dark? Doki Doki. Alright, we'll just do Doki Doki. Yeah, it was her. Okay, now this is the last one. Bubbles, meager, flying, lipstick, destiny, disown. Well, we chose disown, not this time, but last time. Amazing, fantasy, aura, holiday. What do we choose here? We've chosen this one. I feel like we chose destiny. No. I don't know. Bubbles, meager. I like meager. Lipstick, flying. We've chosen flying. Disown. I feel like we've chosen disown. Destiny. Amazing, fantasy, aura. I know we chose aura. Holiday. I like meager. That's pretty much all I like. Yeah, let's do that one. Alright. Monica. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Oh, we're gonna save. Yeah. Ha 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 ha. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club, now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion? Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy they're all willing to help out for the festival too. Ah, I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Eh? Weren't you complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like say Yuri all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Oh, it's called calamari, bitch. Get on our level, and it's awesome. Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. It's called calamari, bitch. It's super common, and yeah. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people. Eh? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. Eh? That's not how you say my name at all. I don't know how she said it then. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Huh? Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me. Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori's sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave a hand in front of her face. Eh? You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? Just feels like you're a little off. Hey there, Gamma. How are you? Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Siri shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright, if you say so. I worriedly glance at Siri before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation has already disappeared with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they might be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. James, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading a little too much into it, but she seems a bit downcast lately. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, James. You certainly seem to know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really been like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her, and I also do care about the well-being of my club members, you know? And maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Eh? Are you sure about that? She seems like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she's just having a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying maybe the thing on her mind is you. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Siri talks about you more than anything else, you know? Huh? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Siri is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, James. Oh, sorry, wrong voice. Have you thought of that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her. Try not to think about it for now. All right. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that that I wouldn't be able to get her words. I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. Oh, dude, tired because of practice, but thank God we have the holiday tomorrow. Oh, really? What holiday do you have tomorrow? Oh, is it Thanksgiving? Am I being dumb? I don't know what American Thanksgiving exactly is. But she keeps her voice quiet so I can't hear from her. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Yuri told me not to worry about her, and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her, that I'm letting this weigh down so much on me? Now that it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary, but there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri is peering at me from over her book. She looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. But by now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax. You didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How are you even able to tell I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot. It wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and your expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I don't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are the only concern. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you'd prefer to share with what's on your mind, I would be glad to listen. Ah, I see. Ah, it's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little bit off today. When I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Eh? Sorry, I didn't mean to say anything stupid. It's not that. It's just, I just don't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. Ah, I see. Then perhaps it's unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. James. The world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. Ah, so you think there might be something behind it after all? I think that Yuri is a very complex person, and her mannerisms that on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. I gotta go. Alright, Nolan. I have to sleep for a bit. Be ready for Thanksgiving in a few hours. Take it easy. Alright, well, bye, Nolan. Hope you enjoyed it. And you can always pick up on this after the stream, or after I stop, and it'll go up during the night, and it'll be watchable. I'm gonna tonight after this I'm gonna start a DOKI playlist as well. And she might not know what she wants. I've noticed her strange behavior today too, and I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Yeah, I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Sayori suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she is searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. As you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. So, I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah, I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? I don't get some like not at all sexy, but for some reason arousing to my character that I'm playing. Book reading where I touch shoulders. What a rip. Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monika, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Yuri. Well, she smiled at you, so it couldn't have gone that bad. Who should I share my poem with first? Yuri, duh. James, your writing has only improved these last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious, even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally. Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me. I've only been able to prove so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after. Is that so? Yuri gently smiles to herself. This feeling. I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought I would feel like this. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something you never even shared with anyone. It's kind of a shame. Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? Well, Yuri smiles sadly. James, during lunchtime I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with, or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who would always put a smile on your face, or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. Excuse me. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day, you know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type, and they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all, James. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what I was missing all this time. But I haven't really done anything. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. Every time. You've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why, every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends, and I would say I've had at least one success. Wouldn't you? If you put it that way, yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? Ray puts her head in her hands, but this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. Didn't she get it? Ghost Under the Light Part 2. The tendrils of my hair illuminate the amber glow, bathing. In the distance, a blue-green light flickers. A lone figure crosses the path, a silhouette obscuring the eerie glow. My heart pounds. The silhouette glows closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility. But I am too late. He steps into the streetlight. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers. My heart pounds. He raises his arms. Time stops. The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arm. The flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Give up on understanding, I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand. The flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green. My heart is amber. Interesting. That seems like a normal poem. It's very confusing. I don't understand it. Finish the poem. I start to hand it back to Yuri. But instead of taking it from me, she looks away. Do you dislike it? No, no, of course not. I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poems usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard for me to figure out what this one was about. I didn't figure this one out. I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one. That's fine. I understand this one. Yuri is having an even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me, so thank you. And I hope we keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge on Yuri's lip. I once again tried to hand the poem back to her, but instead Yuri gently takes my hand and pushes them back towards me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch. You can, the poem is... Once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. I understand your pain, Yuri. You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to. Again, Yuri smiles, faintly smiles, as if she doesn't want me to notice. You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometimes. Yeah, don't worry. I think you did a good job. Yuri finally turns back towards me. I guess we should move on before Monica says something. But I'm sure we can talk again later. Yeah, I'm sure we will. And with that, Yuri timidly smiles, and I return to my seat so I can put her poem away. Alright, then we'll just work up the ladder. So we'll go with Monica. Hi, James. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure, but whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Your style has gotten so refined, James. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she? Well, I guess so. Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spend with her. I think it's hard. I think I've heard her say more words these past couple of days than she's talked in a whole year. I'm not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive. Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it myself. I'm certainly putting in a lot of effort. You must really like her. That's... it's awfully suspicious, you know, spending time with her in the club room every day, reading that edgy novel with her. Well, I just feel bad that she has a hard time socializing. It makes me want to make sure that she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know. Alright, I get you. Just be careful, alright? I know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up. So if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could be really hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage. You say that like I'm going to hurt her. Sorry, I didn't really mean that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An odd tale of a lady who wanders Earth. A lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search. I search with a little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilting sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes to find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amounting to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose. We seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Aw, that's actually kind of good. I like that one. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. And anyway, it's almost paradoxical, because if you had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Ha! Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional. Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid that it's not good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of telling you that your writing is good, or okay, or bad, they want to focus more on everything that went into it. And the things that you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it'll make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your very own literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Oh, good. It's not another like, hey, you should stream or you should save your game. Yeah, no thanks. You didn't even next. Okay, she is better. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can tell already that you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri. Eh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Baby, that's not really what I meant though. But it's okay. You're making new friends just like I was hoping. It makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, James. Yuri, is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Heh. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You go play with everyone else now. If you insist. Yay! I'm going to go home a little bit early today. Yuri? Tell Monika I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Yuri cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself. Ah, I see. Okay, things are starting to go wrong. So, okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange right now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Yeah, something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Yuri isn't here. Ah, it seems right. Sigh. Yuri always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some discrepancy. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well, so she went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Yuri. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh. That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people? Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we'll need a lot of them, and in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Yuri will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me out? Can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, it's not it at all. You're just the most talented person here, you know? Now Natsuki's pouting too? Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I'll never give Yuri enough credit, but I can tell things are harder when she's not around. That may be the case, but if I can't also be leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have a beautiful handwriting, you know? You should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? How great is Yuri? So great. But things are starting to go south. Natsuki won't talk to me anymore, which I'm not too upset with, because it's kind of hard on my voice. And, so Yuri is trying to avoid me now, but she's still trying to be positive about it. So that's not cool. Yuri's getting pretty up there, which is good, which is what we were going for. And Monika is, she's also getting on board with what I'm trying to do here. And that's why Natsuki doesn't like me anymore. She straight up doesn't like me because she's fully caught on to what I'm doing. What did you do? I'm trying to court Yuri. That's what I'm doing. It's all I'm doing. And Natsuki saw it, and she caught on. She's fully caught on to what I'm trying to do. So she's not cool with me anymore. She's just like, get out of my face all the time. And so Yuri kind of got like, she noticed that me and Yuri were kind of spending time together. So she was just like, are you gonna walk her home if she asked you to walk her home? And I was like, yeah, I'm trying to get all up in that. And she was just like, oh, and then she'd been avoiding me ever since. And Monika here, she's just being herself, but she's also catching on that I'm getting a lot of Yuri influence, and I'm spending a lot of time with her. So she's catching, she knows what I'm doing, but it doesn't bother her. About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk and focuses and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is really racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, James, the one who is truly useless. How many poems have you written? I've written 3 poems. And after this, when I got to start the next poem, I think that's what's going to happen. I think after this, I'm going to start the next poem, and I'm going to stop it there. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably be a long way to go to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. That's... Monika's suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members. How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? Yuri smiles and... I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. She means dishes. It's not like Monika's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. And Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. James may not be like being around it. James may not like to be James may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he should be more suited to assist with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're making excuses for James to. What are you saying? It'll be extremely work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to James to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in. You literally just said. I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. James, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. But of course, I'm gonna go with. Dun dun dun! Okay, they're actually giving me a choice. I can redeem myself as Nasuke. I can go to Sayori. But Sayori, she's avoiding me. So I don't know if if I've learned anything from being married, that if someone's avoiding you, or you're on their mind and they're avoiding you, it's probably because they actually do need some space and they'll come talk to you about it eventually. when they're more comfortable, they're calmed down and do everything. Yuri, we're obviously trying to court, so she gets like double points on that. And Monika has always seemed like a non-dateable character up until just now, because it's like all of a sudden it's just like, oh my god, I have an option. She's being cutesy towards me. Because before, she hasn't really changed much as a character. She's always been very steady, black and white, no development or anything. Well, never mind. She did start learning the piano for no reason. But she's suddenly coming off as a dateable character. So, because we're courting Yuri, we decided that last stream, we're going to choose Yuri. I'll probably be the most helpful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you? Nasuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No, I was just saying, So you'll be helping Yuri then, James? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things, so I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Nasuke will be able to handle the baking then. Nasuke, will you be able to handle all the baking then yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Okay. Oh, okay. Everyone can tell that Nasuke's feeling a little sour. So is everything we need to go? So is that everything we need to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? As excited? Well, excited might not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a bit. Do you feel the same way, James? Me? Yeah, I guess you could say I'm interested in see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Nasuke? Nasuke? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why James picked me. Also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They'll go really well with my tea. And nothing that back. I skipped that one. So, I get it. I'm kind of surprised though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know, I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Nasuke isn't the only one surprised. Monika and I are taken aback by Yuri's words. When she's already had trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this, because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing, but I'm gonna say this. You better bet that my cupcake's going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. All right, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monika and Nusuke out the door as they chat between each other. Eh? I turn around. Sorry, I realize that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. I should give you my phone number. I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay, then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Eh? My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense, but if you don't mind, I think I'd prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decide not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I just need to make sure my room is clean. No, good night everyone, go to sleep now. Alright, Yusep. Have a good one. Dude, if there's any of these when we're going to turn to Yandere-chan, it's Yuri. Yeah, I feel like that too. I feel like she's very much so Yandere-chan. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, James. I think that we'll make a very productive team. Even if you only choose me because you feel bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think I think that, do you? Yeah, I don't know. It's difficult to come with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I should help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? Eh? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. And that's all there is to it. You don't believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way to the door and Yuri follows. Oh, I bet you that if I chose Nasuke, she would have said Saturday. Yep. And then it would be like, oh, I clearly could have helped both girls. I can't believe this. Yuri's going to be coming to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof, even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. Excuse me. There's no telling what might have happened when we were outside the school. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. This is the chance. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us, or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off of it. I seriously cannot wait. It's already Sunday. Okay. So everyone, this is where we're gonna call it a night. We're gonna call it. It was a very good stream. We're gonna pick this up again. I don't know when. We'll pick this up again, and I hope that you've all been enjoying it and that it's been a fun adventure. And nothing's gotten weird yet. That was a fun 20 minutes. No, it's been 2 hours and 40 minutes for me. So, you know, you can rewatch it, tomorrow morning. I don't know what time zone you're in. If you're in my time zone, you can rewatch it tomorrow morning because it's got a do all its uploading and things and stuff and go over. Okie dokie dokie. Ha ha ha. Okay. It might be available much sooner on Twitch than it will be in on YouTube. So you could always watch it on Twitch. It's the same. It's still just James Off. I started dual streaming partway through Dark Souls 2 with more. I started multi-streaming at the end of Dark Souls 2 with Max. So it might be able to be more available. It might be available faster there than it will be on YouTube, because YouTube seems to do a lot of its own like rendering and things, where I feel like on Twitch it might just go up very much sooner. So it might be faster to watch it on Twitch than it will be to watch it on YouTube, but it'll be viewable on both. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you're not caught up, the part 1 and part 1 is up. This is part 2. It'll be up shortly after the stream. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed it. Until next time, everyone. Bye!